Hey, Pisces, give me 1 second. There we go. Hey, Pisces, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-April 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Pisces, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. I am now offering personal readings. Hooray! Because it's the Forgiving Tarot's birthday. So, if you'd like to book a reading, check out the post that I did for the birthday, and it has all the info there. Email what I need from you, and where you can send payment. I only have one form of payment as of right now, so that's that. All right, so Pisces, I did see the 10 of Cups. I saw the 8 of Wands, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This to me is screaming a love reading. Your heart could be open right now, or someone's heart is. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Because I just saw the King of Pentacles. Maybe there is this readiness for something that's stable, structured, committed. We'll see. So far I saw 2 kings. This could be pertaining to a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. So let's see here. Okay, you have the Judgment card as your overall energy. So Judgment could be a second chance at something, a resurrection of something, reconciliation. But we'll see. This is the overall opportunity for you. The 4 of Pentacles is in your current energy. So there could be a holding on to something, or maybe like holding tightly, not wanting to let something go. The challenge is the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold or not having enough, a sense of lack. You have the Justice card, why it's all happening. For some of you, this has to do with financial matters. It could be something that you're saving up for or trying to. The issue, 5 of Pentacles, could be that there isn't enough time, enough money, etc. This can be about some sort of commitment with the Justice card. For some, it can have to do with legalities, but we'll see. In the past, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so far you have 3 Pentacles card, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. In the past, there was an investment in whatever this is. Okay, maybe even like a review of all of this. You have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo on your mind. And the High Priestess is your outcome. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Actually, let's take out the Oracle cards first. So, High Priestess is all about intuition, but it is also someone who has a lot of knowledge, but she keeps quiet and observes. All right, 2 cards for Pisces for this reading. Hand of Cards, take a risk, a chance, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. This could be about taking a chance. Maybe you feel like something is risky. And this I like you card, want to date, this, I don't know, it could be like friendship vibes, but because the Judgment card is here, this seems like something that has already either happened Let's just see what the rest of the cards say. Why is the Judgment here? Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Sun card. Leo energy, got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This looks like somebody here who's highly, I don't know if the word is disappointed, but there is some sort of sadness, maybe even regret, a feeling of loss. There's a focus on what didn't work out or what went the wrong way, but there is an opportunity for a connection because the Two of Cups is right there. But she's more focused on fixing this. And then the Sun card, clarity. I feel like you're going to see better days, especially if you're the Pisces female energy because of the Queen of Cups. Let's see what the Four of Cups is, because that's in your current energy. For some of you, you want to start over. This Judgment could be kind of like a rebirth almost. Maybe for some, yeah, it is a reconciliation. Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and there's the King of Pentacles. So we have a couple right here. There is a bit, I want to say, of, I don't know if it's confusion or maybe somebody has options. Options doesn't have to be people. Options could be the option to stay committed or to be single. That could be the option. The option could be like, where would I feel happiest? So with the Seven of Cups, there's a little bit of wondering about that. And then the couple that's here, this almost seems like something that is stable, structured. And with the Four of Pentacles, this can represent that there is still a holding on to this, saving this kind of energy. But Seven of Cups, to me, there's a bit of a question mark there. You have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't really like that energy because the Knight of Swords is coming in quickly, but not in a way to... It's almost like it comes in quickly, but doesn't really watch what they're saying. So kind of like somebody could have the intent to fix something, but then they say something that is completely offensive or ruins that opportunity for a reconciliation. Let's see the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Temperance, and there's the Knight of Wands, Six of Cups at the bottom. So there is this energy. All right, are we back on? Sorry, I got a phone call and it messed up the connection. So there's this energy of coming together, maybe having a good time, being in a good space, and possibly even waiting for the right moment to take charge, because somebody is feeling like this is almost like the life is draining out of it, if that makes sense. But the love still seems to be there. It's just either the effort isn't there, the time isn't there, or something that has to do with the structure of it is just not there, or it fell apart or something. Justice, you have the Ace of Cups, the Death card, the Chariot. So you have Scorpio, Cancer energy, Eight of Wands at the bottom. A new phase in love, a new cycle in love. There is a move here. I think for the foundation here for you, Pisces, there is I almost feel like there's a sense of a strong desire to either change something and move forward or to end something and move forward. Now with the Ace of Cups, could be new love. I don't know, take it as it resonates for you. But if it is new love and Death card and Chariot, there's just something here that's a little bit on the off side. Is this a move? Because you have Chariot, 8 of Wands. That can represent a move, like a physical move, travel. Something could stop abruptly. Yeah, there's almost like this energy of, I don't know if it's not trusting it. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the past? Ten of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. Because something, there's the Ten of Cups. Something here that definitely had the potential, or it was something that was long term. Either somebody emotionally detached or walked away, because something here was a burden. There was a lot of uncertainty, maybe even fears. Somebody could have felt like they were investing a lot of their time and energy and maybe felt like it was one-sided. In the past, there was this determination by someone or both. I want to... Somebody was putting in effort. And it didn't matter like if it was difficult or not, the intent, and it seems like the action was to invest in this. I also feel like in the past somebody might have been looking at the time that was invested there, what was built between both, and it just seemed like a heavy energy. Why is the Queen of Wands on your mind? This could be you, which the Queen of Wands is someone who is confident, attractive, intuitive as well. Five of Swords. You took your power back. Or on your mind, you're either thinking if this repeats itself, there's almost like this... kind of taking back control. But for some, it could even be done in a nasty way. There might be something like, well, if this is done or this is said, this is how I'm going to react. And it might not even be something that you completely aligned with, but you feel that that's what you have to do. The reason why I'm saying this is because the card that I'm clarifying is this Queen of Wands, okay? It looks a little bit blurry, but now look at the Five of Swords. That's her. The Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. Like I said, taking back power. The Emperor is all about authority, leadership, taking control. It's almost like this time it's going to have to work out the way that I'm saying it's going to work out. There could be trust issues. You could be dealing with an Aries. Have it in your chart. There could be trust issues here because of the Five of Swords. Maybe somebody sabotaged this because they wanted it their way or the highway. Maybe this time around you're like, okay, your way or the highway. Well, now it's my turn. For some of you, I feel like you think that by allowing this person to kind of like take the wheel, they they had their own agenda. This wasn't like a partnership or teamwork when the intention was that. I don't know if this is making sense. Why is the High Priestess here? There's a lot of court cards that are involved here. I'm also going to say, for some of you on your mind, there might be an individual here who I almost want to say requires a lot of attention. This could be a completely different person. Requires a lot of... There is some sort of history here where there's a lack of trust or almost like spiteful energy. Be careful with that. So you have the Fool card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords, Hierophant. Why is the Three of Swords? The Tower, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands. Oh, God. Why is the Three of Wands here? I just want to clarify if this is a third-party situation. Waiting. Okay. So for the outcome, Pisces, I think you already know. Your intuition is already on point because the High Priestess is here. For some of you, you're just kind of watching and seeing and just observing. And it's not even like observing because you don't have the information. It's almost like you have the information, but you know what? I'm looking to see, because this card is being clarified by taking a risk, which was the Oracle card that came out. The Wheel of Fortune, it's good luck, things changing, but then Three of Swords. Disappointment, heartache. For some of you, you feel like all of you is telling you that this is going to just land in some sort of disappointment. For some of you, there can be a third party involved. I also want to say you want to see proof that something ended or that something changed. And clarifying that Three of Swords, the disappointment, heartache, etc., there is this sudden action by someone who is waiting or who is hoping for what? Or healing. Why is the Star card here? Could be an Aquarius. Slow. Those are the cards that I saw before, actually. I don't know if you're waiting on vulnerability from someone or someone is waiting that on you. For some of you, you're dealing with an individual who plays too many mind games, almost like does things on purpose just to get a reaction, just to see how you feel about something. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, because we have the King of Swords that showed up. I don't know, Pisces. To me, this is looking like trying to make some sort of decision, a choice. There might be an offer for commitment. For some of you, if this has to do with money, I see the Ace of Pentacles here, could have to do with that. But somebody is walking away or detaching from this emotionally, trying to move on to calmer waters type of thing. And Hanged Man. So that's stuck. let's see what wants to be said here with these hidden oracle truth cards. And it says, I want you. I feel you leaving me behind. I'm not available, and I want to be more than friends. I mean, you could be more than friends. This card doesn't necessarily have to mean that there is no relationship. But like I said before, I was feeling there was almost like a draining of what was in the relationship. It's kind of like, let's say the relationship is a body. It almost feels like the body is being drained of its life source, like the blood or the emotions, and it's kind of being like that. And I want to be more than friends, to me, feels like just wanting that back. For some of you, maybe this could be a friendship situation. I want you, and then I'm not available. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Like I said, somebody is either playing mind games. I can't take away from the fact that this can be a third party situation because there's too many court cards showing up here. What is this, or who is this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles? Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union, palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance. Okay, this seems like that is the commitment. So what is this justice card here? Why is this in the foundation with the Ace of Cups, the Death card, and the Chariot? Okay. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. What am I reading here, Pisces? I might have to redo this reading. What time is it? Okay. This seems like there's a bit of a holding on here, but still some sort of confusion, because if in the foundation there is a new opportunity with the Ace of Cups, right? But then following that is the Death card. That's either a change or an ending of something. And then Chariot, forward movement. And it's all clarifying a card of justice, fairness, balancing things out. I hate when I make these readings too long, but I absolutely feel like just got another phone call. Am I connected? Yes, I am. You would think I'd get a lot of phone calls from the way it's going today, but that is not the case. What do they have to say? No. Okay, let's I just got the message again. saying my kid is absent from school. No, they're not. They're in school. Okay. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expanding new phases, preparing for union. Love calls. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay, fantastic. Now, who is this? What is this ascending card for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Three of Cups. Yeah, this almost does seem like a preparation. So it's like the seed was planted. The universe is giving you, or maybe someone, let's just say it's you just because it's your reading, but you put it where it needs to go, whether it's you or someone else. So universe plants a seed, the Ace of Pentacles, and this eventually grows into the Ten of Pentacles, which is something that's long lasting. It was worth the time and energy. It is loyalty. It is family. It is a sense of long-term security, okay? And then you have a Hermit card. And the Hermit card here is suggesting this period of introspection and growing, maturing, and gaining wisdom, followed by the Three of Cups, which is a celebration, a coming together, happy moments. And the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. The Star card, the Ace, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. How does this make sense? How is there like hope, healing, happily ever after, and then boom, Five of Swords? Either somebody sabotages, or somebody manipulates the situation, somebody messes this up. Why is the Five of Swords here? Or somebody just doesn't trust it whatsoever. The Six of Cups. There's the Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. Somebody seems selfish, or maybe, why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. I don't know, Pisces. This to me is starting to look like a hot mess. So either, if there is no third party involved, it could be that someone is being stubborn. They don't want to express exactly how they feel. For some, it's somebody doesn't want to take initiative or take charge or step up. And then the way that they do, I can't even speak right now. It's really the best way. Knight of Swords. I just don't like how something just looks so good. Yeah, this seems like it was perfect. I feel like somebody feels like they're just going to constantly be waiting. It's like okay, I know I can build this on my own, but it's really all on me kind of energy. Is it an equal give and take? Patience, waiting for a message, a call, walking away, then coming forth and taking action. What is this walking away? Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, the King of Cups. So there is clarity. Somebody expresses how they feel, or does somebody keep it to themselves and they choose to detach and walk away? Oh God, this seems like a loop. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, for some of you, somebody could come forth, but thinking either the other person thinks, okay, you're just coming over here because you want to be passionate, you want some sort of intimacy. There's almost a sense of not believing. This almost looks like a missed opportunity. I'm surprised the Four of Cups is not here. Scorpio energy with the Death card. The Hanged Man, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. So this could have been all a lesson for somebody to learn. Maybe to be committed with the King of Pentacles. Maybe to be a little more secure. Maybe to get their, I don't know, finances together with the King of Pentacles. Jesus. Somebody is just tired. What the? Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, let's just get these over here. I'm going to leave it there because we need the oracle cards right now. I should have done that first. I want to tell you how I feel. All right, so then say that. Because it almost seems like to me, like I said, somebody wants to tell how they feel, but I think the person receiving it is, I don't know if they're really going to believe it. Finding out the truth crushed me. I regret lying to you. I'm becoming a better person. Sometimes people become a better person while you're in the connection, but sometimes it's when you're not. Finding out the truth crushed me. Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Lovers, another six. How long have I been doing this? Oh my goodness. 35 minutes. Okay. Jesus, Pisces. I don't know what else to tell you. Well, the oracle cards are going to say something. I'm almost tempted to take out the Oracle cards right now. Maybe I will. So for Pisces, let's see what's going on. You could be a cross watcher, and this is resonating with you. All right, you have the card of gratitude. That's too many. Whatever, we'll take it, but I'm not reading. I'm going to do the Oracle card reading, but I will shuffle again and take out other cards, or if these show up again, but only 2, because 4 is too much for the shorts, because it's not long enough to read all of that. So, gratitude was the first card that came out for you, Pisces. And it says, you're capable of more than mere mortal conversation. This is a time of enlightened communication, and you will raise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self-mastery. The gifts you see in others already live within you. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you're unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Who is the person I most admire? Why? How can I live at that level? And then you have recovery. Lilac offers detachment as you allow yourself to see the big picture. What once may have been immaturity is now about growing into a new partnership with spirit. Step back and allow the angels to bring healing to you. Once the key has been used to open the door, you will have a new way of living, one without keys. Where you are heading, there are no locks. It is time to recover a part of me that has been dormant. Am I ready to live an inspired future? So I feel like there's almost a sense of growing up here with these 2 cards that showed up. It's like speaking the truth. It's no more of whatever has been going on or the way you used to do things or whatever. There's definitely a new life here, but something, your intuition was the outcome for the whole reading. Your intuition is telling you do you really want to keep repeating this? So when you're sitting there crying and regretting and blah, 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 but then you go back and you do the same thing, or you allow the same thing, or you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It's like putting yourself in an environment where you know you're not going to succeed. So if I'm going to give an example. If you are someone who, let's say you have to eat healthier, okay? But you are so used to eating a shake, hamburger, and fries. And you've been doing good, going home, cooking your own meal. But then you place yourself at a fast food restaurant, or your friends go there, or whatever. You're putting yourself in the environment that's going to tempt you. I don't care if you're like, well, I'm stronger than this. I can do it. I can be there. Why would you put yourself in that situation? There's just no need. Do you have self-respect or do you not? Oh, but all my friends are going and, it's okay. I can control myself. I have discipline. Great. Yeah, fantastic. But when the trust within yourself is fully there, then maybe you can go where you know for certain, no, nothing is going to happen. Not in an egotistical way or in a prideful way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you're in a relationship where it's toxic and you've been putting up your boundaries, you've been focusing on yourself, not giving so much energy to something that's toxic, but just kind of allowing, but still being in your own energy, but then there's like an argument or something like this where you know it's turning toxic. You're going to go and engage the same way that you've engaged before? Do you think that that's gonna change? It's not. You think that if you are in a friends group where you're like, this doesn't work out for me, like these people don't align with me, or every time I hang out with these people, I spend too much money, or something bad happens, or I don't feel fulfilled, or blah, blah, blah. And you go and you hang out, you got the point. And now I'm talking forever. Enlightened is the next card. The opportunity to make an enlightened decision is inherent in Topaz. A journey of true destiny is the vibrational energy here. Regal gold and earthy brown mix to create something spectacular. Your experience will guide others. So there's some sort of change here in you, Pisces, that is being noticed. Okay? And it might be helping others as well. You know, because sometimes when... let's say you have a hard time saying no, and you say no, and that's helping you. That might also be helping the other person.
Hi, how are you? Just letting you know we're going to start on this floor today. I don't know if we're going to get to your area by today or by Monday, but I'm just wondering if you could bring this inside because I don't want anything to happen to it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that. Somebody's knocking at the door. Took me out of my flow. Where did I put the book? Oh. Okay. Damn, Pisces. Making me talk forever. No, I'm kidding. That's just me. I'm getting really into it. And plus I have the time, so. Okay, so at this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits. My thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? So my thoughts always drive my choices. If you're in the constant thought that is going to, I can't do this, I'm not going to be able to complete this, or oh my goodness, now I'm feeling terrible. You know what? I'm going to self-soothe by eating the food that I told myself I was not going to eat. And you go. You get what I'm saying? That's what this card is talking about. So the next card is renewal. You are being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. This is a time to start again and grow a strong foundation. What appears to be an end may not be one at all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Am I positive in the face of change or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry I took forever. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.